Faxverse presents 99% of women will get turned on if you use these techniques. Tested for 2019. First, help us spread the word about Faxverse by clicking that like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. There are some men and women who have a connection immediately. A man doesn't need to say the right things, but the connection is still there. A man can say the completely wrong thing, but if the connection's there, she'll get past it. There are some men and women who have no connection at all. The man can say all the right things, but it won't matter. The woman still won't be interested. Your best chance of getting close to a woman and having a chance is to say the right thing. And there are some women who are turned on by certain things that a man says. In fact, 99% of all women will be turned on if you say these things. And this has been tested for 2019, so we're up to date. If you really want the woman of your dreams, well, we have 5 simple steps you should follow. Step number 1. Look into her soul. The first step toward getting what you want is to look into a woman's soul, and that's not as easy as it sounds. Women are complicated. The first thing you need to do is establish eye contact. Since the eyes are the window to the soul, the only way to look into her soul and flirt with her soul is to make eye contact. When you look into a woman's eyes, it is a sign of self-confidence. When you make eye contact, you need to hold it too. If you look quickly into a woman's eyes and then turn away, well, that's a sign that you're not confident in yourself. The key is to hold eye contact for the right amount of time. Staring into her eyes for too long, that can become awkward for both of you. That just makes you look creepy. The key is to hold the gaze for no more than about 3 seconds. And this technique can work wonders. You can say a lot with your eyes in those 3 seconds. Step 2. Get into her zone. Life doesn't often give you a second chance, and because of this, you don't want to miss out on the one opportunity you might have. It's essential that you avoid the awkward silence. This is something that can ruin your chances in just the first few seconds. The best way to avoid these awkward silences is to ask her questions. Find out what she is interested in. This will keep the conversation flowing. As you approach the woman, try to be calm. That can be nerve-wracking for some guys, but you need to keep calm and keep a clear head. You might want to approach her and try quickly to think about something to talk about, but that's a mistake. When you approach her, keep your brain occupied. Don't waste your time with small talk. When you start the conversation, make it all about her. That'll make her interested in the things that you're saying immediately. Small talk is fine for old friends and acquaintances, but if you're really trying to impress a woman, make it all about her. Step 3. Make her comfortable. Flirting with someone is supposed to be fun. The key to both flirting and making a woman comfortable is laughter. When you make somebody laugh, they'll connect with you instantly. The art of flirting is not to have a formal conversation. Instead, make the conversation light, yet something she'll enjoy. You want your conversation to be fun. It shouldn't be about anything too heavy or about something that requires too much thought. This isn't as difficult as it sounds either. When you're flirting with a woman, you want to do it so that she has fun. You don't want to flirt just so you can immediately get her number or ask her out on a date. That will happen automatically if you build the right connection. If you start flirting just to ask for her phone number, you're going to walk away with nothing. No phone number, no date, and no interest from her. You need to let things flow naturally. If you don't think you're funny, try practicing being funny. Practice makes perfect, that's what they say. You could try out a few jokes and find out which ones are good and which ones are bad. You could try this out on friends and family members. When you figure out what's funny and what's not, you should be ready to try your sense of humor out on a woman who you are interested in. Step 4. Tell her that she is pretty. Obviously, you already think that, otherwise you wouldn't be approaching her, and a compliment will go a long way. Unfortunately, there is a catch to this. If complimenting her is going to work, your compliment needs to be unique and genuine. It needs to be full of the essential elements and full of surprises. To do that, you're going to need some inspiration. You're also going to need to express your compliment beautifully. If you come up with a generic compliment like telling her that she has beautiful eyes, she's not going to be all that impressed. you want your compliment to be genuine. You're not going to get too far if you use dull, basic pickup lines. You need to cater your compliments directly to her. If she has bright blue eyes that stand out, complimenting her eyes will work. If she has average-looking eyes, though, telling her that her eyes are beautiful isn't going to impress her too much because she's going to know that you're probably lying about that. Instead, find something about her that really is impressive and work on that. And finally, Step 5. A slight touch. Crossing the barrier with a light touch is essential. When you're flirting, a slight touch will go a long way. It'll show her that you were interested. A touch will increase her heart rate. When you initiate it, there's a good chance that you won't end up in the friend zone, which is the last place you want to be, am I right? The slight touch is a game changer. There is a place where you should touch her and places where you shouldn't, of course. The last thing you want to do is touch her in an area where it makes her feel uncomfortable. Instead, lightly touch her on the arm, between the shoulder and the elbow. If she appears to be irritated when you do that, then back off. If you continue touching her, if she clearly doesn't want you to, well, that's going to be a huge turnoff, you've ruined your chances, and you might actually be accused of harassment. If she seems fine, though, with that slight touch, keep doing it. It'll step your flirting game up immensely. So the next time you go out and you see a woman you're interested in, give these 5 steps a chance. You never know, you could walk away with her phone number and plans for a first date. Ladies, what can somebody say to you that gets you turned on? Tell us in the comments below and subscribe for more.